Welcome to Vision 48 News. I'm Ansley Brock.
And I'm Thomas Saldana. This weekend, beginning on Friday, will start Family Weekend. Student Life has many activities lined up for families to enjoy. Check-in with Student Life to sign up. The second etiquette dinner for the semester is coming up on October 4th. Make sure you get your ticket through Career Planning Office and Student Life.
North Greenville's Billingsley Theater opened Nora's House last weekend. If you weren't able to stop by and see it, then you're in luck. It will be showing again this weekend on September 29th through October 1st. Showtimes are 6 and 8 p.m. and 1 p.m. on Saturday, October 1st. Come and support your fellow students and have a chance to get a cultural event credit. Dr. Tim Rourke from Emory University is hosting a lecture in Hayes Ministry Center over his new argument, Free African Americans and the Problems of Slavery, on Tuesday, October 4th at 7 p.m.
Last week, protests in Charlotte, North Carolina over the shooting of Keith L. Scott went from bad to worse. What could have been a peaceful protest was met with what Charlotte police are saying was civilian-on-civilian violence. After the unidentified man was shot into the crowd, the Charlotte mob took to vandalizing cars and looting local stores. Reports say the police did not use any other means to disperse the crowd besides tear gas, fearing any other use of rubber bullets would make the matters worse. Charlotte's Mayor Jennifer Roberts says every effort is being made to bring peace and calm back to the city. Following the incident, police are taking great measures to ensure the violence is kept in check.
If you're an animal lover, then join in on the celebration to welcome the newest resident of the Greenville Zoo. The zoo brought in a 7-year-old male giraffe named Miles. The zoo was recommended by the Giraffe Species Survival Program to take in Miles. Jeff Bullock says that the Miles has some of the longest legs that he has ever seen on a giraffe. You can see Miles on the Zoo Giraffe Cam or take advantage of the first full week of fall and visit Miles at the zoo. Let's take a look at this week's weather and find out.
Hey North Greenville, I'm Kirsten Martin. I hope that you're enjoying the first week of fall. Let's take a look at this week's weather. On Tuesday, we're going to see about a 40% chance of rain. Remember to bring your umbrellas to class. Wednesday, it's going to break it up with a little bit more sun. Thursday, rain again, 30% chance there. Remember to wear your rain boots and bring your umbrellas to class. Friday and Saturday and Sunday is going to be sunny. It's going to be perfect for family weekend and also the football game on Saturday. Remember to wear red and black. On Monday, we're going to be sunny and clouds, high of 77. Remember that midterms start Monday, so gear up for that. That's this week's weather. I'm Kirsten. Back to you at the studio.
NGU is getting ready to finalize its search for the next president. Emma Back has more on this story.
The search for the next president of North Greenville University is still very active. Many potential candidates have applied from all over the country. Dr. Paul Thompson, the faculty representative for the search committee, had this to say about the applicants.
So far, we have 39 people who have applied. We are still accepting applications up until that date. And on that date, we're supposed to decide which candidates we want to interview further, which look interesting enough and exciting enough to interview further. And so we're supposed to pick 7 to 9 candidates on October 14th. From that date until the last week of classes, the last week in November, the search company, Carter Baldwin Executive Search Firm, they do their own interviews of the candidates and bring back to us a lot of notes. So then on the last week in November, the committee will meet one more time and we pick a short list of 3 to 5 candidates.
The committee will continue accepting applications until October 14th, and then the selection process will begin. The next president will be decided sooner than you may think. With Vision 48 News, I'm Emma Back.
In Pingtang County, China, scientists have completed their 5-year project of creating the world's largest radio telescope. The telescope has the ability to make major breakthroughs and advances on the scientific frontier. Also, the hope is that scientists believe they can find extraterrestrial life deep in space. One scientist said China used to be at the forefront of astrology. With this telescope, we can make our ancestors proud and be there again. The telescope is the size of 30 football fields and costs $184 million. China's hopes of becoming a scientific power of the world is now definitely a possibility.
We'll be right back with sports after this break.
What's your favorite part about fall?
Stepping on the crunchy leaves.
I I love bonfires. They're so fun, being with friends, out at night, roasting marshmallows. It's good.
My favorite thing about fall is when the heat finally goes away.
My favorite thing about fall, besides pumpkin and the clothes you get to wear, is watching football with my dad, because I'm the only daughter out of 3 that actually understands football.
It's better weather to be outside with your friends.
Easily the changing of the color of leaves. Like, it's so beautiful on the mountains.
I like it because it's not hot. I can wear my sweaters.
My favorite thing about fall is definitely football, and then also it has the best weather of all the seasons.
Sweaters.
The NGU cross-country teams wrapped up their weekend at the Bulldog Stampede with 2 team finishes of 4th place. The men's tennis team fell Saturday in Newberry 6-3. The women's team also fell in Newberry 5-4. Both teams will play Mars Hill this Saturday at noon here at home. The ladies soccer team fell to Limestone this Saturday at home 4-0. The Lady Crusaders will be on the road Tuesday against Brevard and Saturday, October 1st at King University. The men's soccer team took on Limestone College on Saturday and lost 4-0. The team will be on the road Saturday, October 1st to play King University. The match is set to start at 3 o'clock. The Crusaders football team fell to 2-2 Saturday. The Crusaders fell behind 28-14 at the half. The offense was able to get things going in the second half. Tracy Scott had 3 touchdowns in the game. Mason Sanders had 5 catches for 124 yards and a touchdown. The Crusaders look to get things back on track Saturday night at home against Mars Hill at 7. That's all for sports for North Greenville. Back to you at the studio.
Thank you for joining us on Vision 48 News. I'm Ansley Brock.
And I'm Thomas O'Donnell. Tune in again next week to see us live at 5.
And if you can't wait that long, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Have a good week, North Greenville.